Good morning.
Good morning.
Tea time.
Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm wonderful.
Well, today I'm going to talk about Linda because we talk about everybody else.
Everybody else talks about me, so.
First off, I want to welcome everybody to another Tea Talk. We missed last week because I was a little under the weather, but everything's good and excited to share another day with you guys. Today is a new moon in Sagittarius, so it's a great day for setting your intention for the month. Sagittarius is the adventurer, so maybe what's your next adventure? Where do you want to be next?
My next adventure is using this beautiful teapot, a gift from Cynthia that is just, she said I needed a large teapot.
Yes.
And I do, because I pour a lot of tea here. But this wonderful hydrangea in front, I told her it's my favorite flower, so it's absolutely perfect. Thank you so much.
Oh, you're so welcome. I'm so welcome. She's welcomed me into her business, to her home, to her life, and I am just so grateful. Wonderful person.
I'm the grateful one.
So, again, new moon in Sagittarius, start of a new cycle. Make it, Sagittarius is also, I wanted to say, is the honesty sign. So maybe to make the intention that you're going to speak your truth and be honest in your intentions. That'll be a good one for this month.
My middle son is a Sagittarian. And he was always the one that told the truth no matter what. And I would ask him if he would do something and his eyes would get big and he would go, uh-huh. And he's the adventurer.
Oh, see? Perfect. I love Sages. They're very fun to hang around with. So what I wanted to do is to kind of talk a little bit about possibilities. So how did you end up in the tea business?
Oh, goodness. In 2004, my former husband, Bill, passed away, and it was a turning point in my life. It made me realize that today is not necessarily going to be a forever day. So I needed to start thinking about what I wanted to do with the rest of my life. And my friend Maxine Shear and I always loved tea, and we decided to go into the tea business together.
Oh, wonderful.
So we opened, I retired.
But I'm just curious though, out of all the possibilities, why tea?
Who the heck knows?
Really?
I really don't know, other than we like tea. We love the experience of afternoon tea. So we decided to open a full-service tea room in Old Sacramento. And it was quite large, and we had 12 employees.
Wow.
It was a full-time 24/7 job, and it was the hardest work I've ever done in my life.
As it always is when you own your own business.
Right. So after about 4 years, the economy tanked and decided we'd had too much fun. So we closed the shop, and I remarried Kevin French. Wonderful decision in my life, and we decided to get out of town.
How did you pick Pioneer?
I have no clue. He
Really?
found this house up here, and we came up
Wow.
one day and saw it, and we were moved in within about 6 weeks.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it was wonderful. It's been the best move of our lives. It's beautiful. The community is amazing.
There really
Friends
is.
like this.
Oh, I always tell people there's an incredible, what I call my tribe, an incredible group of women, a community of women up here, and the guys too. The guys are very supportive of everything that goes on here, but the women especially have made these really deep connections and are welcoming, and it's just incredible. So, you open Possibilities.
We opened Possibilities. We actually had a small space in an antique store up here for a little while, probably, gosh, a couple of years. And I did some traveling tea classes, just moving around, kind of driving here and there, trying to stay in the tea business. And we finally settled here next to Zip's Barbershop. And we've been here 4 years.
4 years, which we're going to celebrate this Thursday.
That's right. Our anniversary, 4th anniversary, and it comes on Solstice.
Right, so we're combining the celebration of the anniversary of Possibilities being in this location and the winter solstice. Now the solstice is all across the world. This time of year is a celebration of the returning of the light. The days getting longer, the cold, dark days of winter passing. So it is a celebration. It's a rejoicing in what's to come. Especially, it's been a tough year for a lot of people between fires and economy and craziness. I mean, it's just a crazy world right now. We really need that feeling of hope, I think.
Right.
And the solstice is definitely part of that celebration.
And this solstice in particular is quite interesting because today, our new moon is the last new moon of 2017, and then we go into 2018, which is an 11, is it not?
Exactly. It's an 11 year, which also is considered a 2 year also. So both of those numbers are very powerful, and we'll be talking about that on Thursday.
So we have a lot of renewal coming ahead.
Right.
And we need it.
Right.
We need it.
Yes, definitely. What else do you have coming up?
Oh, let's see. Okay, well, starting in the new year, the big event that we've talked about in other videos is our Soma Soul Spirit on January 20th, and we do have the early bird special until January 1st, where you can save $50. But we also have in February a Blue Moon Goddess retreat, which is going to be overnight at Evergreen, which is Melissa Granchi's home in Pine Grove, and it's a beautiful location.
Definitely.
We still have, I think, possibly 2 to 4 spaces left. So you can go on the website and find out.
And the website is?
lindajfrench.com.
That's for the Retreat Yourself workshops and retreats.
And Retreat Yourself, which is the retreats. And we have 2 events coming up that have not filled up yet in 2018 that are destination retreats, and we like to call them transformational retreats because you will be transformed. You will love it. And then we also have the small retreat at Blue Moon, but we have workshops every month. So please join us. It's going to be wonderful.
Yeah.
Tell us what you're going to explain about that 11 and 2 year on Thursday, because Thursday at our open house, Cynthia's going to do a little program for us.
I'm going to talk about numerology in general, and then specifically the number vibration of 11 and then 2. Because 11, if you add 1 and 1 equals 2. That's how you come up with that number. So 11 is considered a master number, and it is the double energy of 1. And I'm not going to talk a lot about what it means because I want you to come on Thursday.
Right. I'm curious though, could you, pardon me, you read the tarot cards.
Yes.
Is there a possibility that you could do a universal tarot reading for us?
Oh, well, sure.
Let's do that Thursday.
Yeah.
So,
I'll definitely have my cards with me.
Right.
So we'll be talking about all kinds of energies. There's transformational energy sort of in the air right now with the solstice, with the new moon, with the shifting of the seasons. All of this we'll talk about. And what it is you want to prepare and the energies that you want to send out for 2018. So
we've also been talking about doing something else, and it will be in February. We haven't set the date yet, but we're going to have Cynthia come and teach us about auras.
We'll do a little aura class on how to identify an aura, how to understand what it is you're seeing or feeling, because sometimes you get a sense of it rather than an actual visual. There's different ways to discover how to work with an aura.
And that can be awfully helpful if you're around people and how to relate to some people. If you can see what aura is transpiring around them, it might give you a little insight on what they need and what maybe how you can help them or help yourself in communicating with them.
Sure. Yes, definitely. And if you don't know, an aura is the energy field that surrounds all living things. I mean, trees, animals, every living thing, any sentient being has an energy field called an aura.
And your intuition can actually tell you how to read that aura as well.
Right. Exactly. Exactly. I've got a tarot class coming up.
Yes, that's right.
I've got a tarot class. This is going to be at the Om Shanti Wellness Center in Jackson. That's at 847 North Highway 4988. As you're coming into town from which way, whatever direction that is.
Whatever.
I'm directionally challenged.
Where the T meets.
Yeah. Well, actually, it's at the other end of town. It's as you're coming down the hill.
Okay, so you're coming
Martel.
from Martel,
Yeah.
and you're coming to the T there. Which way would you go?
You are going to continue on towards Jackson.
Okay, so you're
Yes.
going to turn left there.
Yeah.
All right. Right?
Well,
Left.
if you're coming from 88, it depends on if you're coming from 88. You know how 88 and 49
Yes.
through Jackson are the
Yes.
same. Anyway, look it up. Old
Yeah.
Shante Wellness Center. They're on Facebook. And I'll
Don't
be
depend on us for directions, obviously.
Really. Yeah, if I don't have GPS, forget it. So I'll be doing a beginning tarot class on January 7th there, and then there is going to be an Amador Holistic Health and Wellness Fair at the end of January at the Amador Senior Center in Jackson. So I hope you'll come by. There'll be lots of great practitioners in the healing arts.
Right.
I'll be doing readings.
I'll have some tea and some wellness tea for you.
Yes, exactly, yeah. Because tea is part of a holistic approach,
It sure
right?
is. I think that's where it came from with me.
Oh, that's interesting. So because I don't drink coffee, I've been a tea drinker for years.
Yeah.
So it always amazes me that how many people I meet when I talk about possibilities that say, "Oh, I know I've seen that place, but I've never stopped in." Well, let me tell you, you need to come in. Linda has the most wonderful selection of teas from all over the world. She is extremely knowledgeable on the benefits, the flavors, if you like sweet or sour or spicy, she can tell you what kind of teas. She also carries herbs and lots of wonderful little gifts.
So our solstice tree outside is going to have anything that you want to bring to hang on the tree to feed the animals in the wintertime. This particular one is a pine cone that's been spread with peanut butter and birdseed. And
Very simple, but
Yeah.
but perfect.
And there's also, I'll be reposting our event that will have a link so that you can go in and actually make different things for feeding the birds. So that's just one little fun thing. You'll get a free raffle ticket, and we have some fun prizes. We have some fun games to play, and we have Cynthia, and it's going to be a fun day.
It is.
2 to 6.
So help us. Yes, 2 in the afternoon till 6. So this isn't an evening event because none of us like to drive in the dark anymore.
Right, on Thursday the 20th, 21st.
Yes.
Yeah.
So come help us celebrate basically the new year, because this is the shifting from the dark to the light, and we want you to join us.
That's right. We'll have a great time.
So see you soon.
Bye-bye.
Bye.